noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Drogba! And he should have made them pay.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
De Jong. He's got away. Ball in towards the middle. And it's turned away. Aguero. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's onto this. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Burnley certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Alexander-Arnold. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Now it's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. It's Drogba! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's De Jong. Rodri.
Burnley really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Drogba. He's played it back. Opts for safety. Beckenbauer. Now it's Osimhen. Serginho. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Doku. And Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. It requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Pulls it back. He's had it taken off him. And it's made its way to him. Can he get it through? Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann going face-to-face with his great rival. The defence opting here for strength. Osimhen! Oh, split-second reaction.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And a few accusing looks coming his way, and it's Rijkaard. In by Rijkaard. Kelleher claims it, safe hands. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a sharp pass. It's Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Serginho. Looking to play him in. Osimhen. De Jong. Now it's Drogba. Threads one in. And this is Aguero. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Doku. Now it's Bergkamp.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. De Jong. And here's Drogba.
Burnley truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Spread to the right. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. O'Reilly getting this one clear. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's beat Osimhen! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Burnley really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Corner number 3 coming up. Otamendi clears it away.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. And he whips it in. Now this could be a chance. De Jong. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Burnley go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, Drogba. El dorsal 20.
We're on the move again.
El dorsal 14.
Burnley really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Played out wide. And here's Neymar, driven in. Neymar. Bergkamp, the specialist in tearing teams apart. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found the way through. Big chance! And there's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Applies the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Alexander-Arnold. Bergkamp.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot a goal! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Otto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he's one-on-one, and the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So we have movement on both benches. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Marmouche. And he's forced to go back. Serginho chasing after it. Marmouche. Burnley, perhaps. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rooney. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Real chance! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Burnley may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! And that has been cleared. Dembele. Mount. Otto cuts out the pass. Vieira. He's going for goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Aguero receives it in a good position here. And now they can clear their lines. Rooney touches it back. Knocks it into space. Serginho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 13, Vieira. El dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 2.
Cross needs to... Osimhen! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Serginho. What a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, well played, well played. Rooney. It's Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Burnley give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's had it nicked away into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Xabi Alonso gets over and intercepts. Neymar. The end, time is up. Burnley perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
And this is Rooney. And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Edmilson. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Bergkamp. Beckham. Now it's Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Donatoni. And he's quick to return it. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Still goalless at the moment. Van der Vaart has the space to scheme. And it's Bergkamp. Edmilson. Passes short and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Otto. Van der Vaart. Azar, looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Drogba. And it's Messi. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival, Rooney.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet. Decent chance! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. Rooney, this is promising. It's Rooney! It has to be! Wayne Rooney! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Wayne Rooney!
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Burnley have hit a quick-fire double here. and are well and truly in the driving seat. Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart scooting forward. Now it's Messi, played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Backward it goes. Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Oh no, what has happened here? Big and the shot! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nice interception, well timed. He's looking wide. That has not gone well. Applies the finish! Odo. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Burnley absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Burnley are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. The second half is up and running. And it's Rooney. He is through here. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Now it's Drogba. Spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Osimhen chasing after it. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bergkamp. Odo too strong for his opponent there. That is good alertness. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Drogba. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well read, nice interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, played right into his path. Serginho. Oh, that's a key interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Donatoni. Rooney. And he's managed to get free. Chance! And another try! And he's stuck it away. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Substitution for Burnley, number 7,
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Burnley are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergkamp. This is a promising build-up. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Azar. Drogba. Now there's a fine ball. It's Azar! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And this is Neymar. He's on it. Can he get away? Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Burnley do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball's gone out of play. Burnley can make their change now with a break in play. Vieira taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's straight offside. Turns back here, probably the best option. Burnley have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Not the most accurate pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Messi. And that's gone loose. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Xavi Alonso. And here's Messi. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Neymar. He's got away.
Minutes have been indicated.
Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Van der Vaart, and that's another good win of the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Burnley definitely impressed.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
High expectation,
Burnley
emotion. The
against
game yet to kick
Aston.
off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter,
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration.
And a chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Played out to the left flank. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that looks a decent ball. Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Odo. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still goalless. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Threads one in. Great vision. Adams makes the interception. Rijkaard. Oh, can he get onto this? And Serginho. Some really good ball movement. Donatoni. And the counter is on. Serginho, he is through here. And he thumps it clear. Donatoni. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Griezmann. And here's Osimhen. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead.
Save from Khan!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Here comes the cross. Good read, needed to be. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Another chance from a corner. Burnley with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That is ended up in no man's land. Donadoni. Strong running down that left flank.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Haaland. Vieira wins the duel this time. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. A temporary retreat here.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And it's Maradona. Zanetti. Zanetti. Shot a goal! And he couldn't finish.
Eto'o deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, spread neatly. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Aguero was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Smartly reclaimed. And he cuts out the supply. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I would say, Peter, that the scoreline isn't entirely reflective of that first half. There's been a decent ebb and flow. The penalty obviously jumps out as the moment, but there's plenty of time left to see things change.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Burnley, number 7, Roberto Donadoni.
So the action resumes.
Coming on the field is
Burnley have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Burnley do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Zanetti. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Eto'o. Zanetti. Eto'o. Crosses it in. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Aston certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Burnley, number 6.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 20, Naohiro Takahara.
Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Burnley are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Rooney! And there's a goal! And the game has liftoff! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Rijkaard aims beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Aguero. Your impression so far, Jim?
Burnley are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. It's Aguero! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Serginho. Osimhen might just make this. Otto. Otto tries a cross. Crossed in once more. Tries to get it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Burnley needed that. They really needed it. Aguero! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Substitution for Burnley, number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 2, Ricardo Feli. Coming on the field, number 14, Frank Rijkaard. Number 8,
Burnley have
Xabi
now
Alonso.
used up all but one of their substitution windows. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Aguero, and now the breakaway. And here's Rooney. Oh, that's nice. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball comes in. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
He's rising! And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on goal. Burnley have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Takahara.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution
Burnley
for Burnley,
have opted to make another
number
change here.
27.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Rooney. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. And he's managed to get free. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Could move up a gear here. Otto looking to hit the byline here. And the keeper beats it away. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! And he should have made them pay.
Well, it goes to...
And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
The type of defeat that's hardest to take, Peter. One where you know the game was winnable, yet no matter what you did...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on.
today's
Hype,
match.
expectation,
Liverpool
emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Now it's Aguero. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gerrard. Luis Suarez. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gerrard. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And there's green grass ahead of him. Otto cuts it out.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gerrard. He won't be happy with that one. Played out to the left flank. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Griezmann. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Otto. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice looking ball. He's having a hit! It's Griezmann! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Burnley are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forlan. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Donatoni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Serginho gets into a good position. David Villa. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Villa. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And it's Otto. Serginho. Donatoni! It's hit the upright. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too. Liverpool really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Serginho picks it up out wide. Serginho stood his ground strongly.
Aguero.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Luis Suarez. Great ball, and he's in here. And that's an excellent interception. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. And the referee has blown for half-time.
And we'd like to inform you now
And
that
it's
the
certainly
latest
simmered
travel
along
information
nicely
is
so far.
currently
Just
being
the one
displayed
goal
on
in
the
it,
screen.
and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Burnley really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Burnley have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Chance, surely! Otto getting this one clear. Dani Olmo. Vieira is someone so often referred to as... It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is a promising build-up. Mohamed Salah. Oh, they could be caught. Can he finish? Vieira. That is good progress on the left. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Forlan. And it's Salah. Rijkaard. Now Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mohamed Salah. That's destined for the flank. And it's Olmo. Some resolute defending there. Looking for the run. Now it's Donatoni. Donatoni. Big chance! Well read, and the danger is averted. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things.
And the shot! It's hit the crossbar! Gerrard. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That could spell trouble.
Such good technique.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 8.
So we have
Lionel
movement on
Messi.
both benches.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah. Number 14, Diego Forlan. Number 17, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field,
Now it's
Number
Luis Suarez.
3, Marquinhos.
And this is Luis
Number
Suarez.
9, Tony Adams.
Burnley perhaps contemplating
Number
their next
7,
change here.
Kylian Mbappe.
Luis Suarez!
Robert Nedved.
Could be danger here. Place it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's having a pop! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Albert Ferrer. Marquinhos. Luis Suarez. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he's there to belt it away. Liverpool can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And here's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide. Bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 15, Steven Gerrard. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Brian Robson.
Corner number 2 then. Robson clears it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Robson. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
This is a stat
Schmeichel
announcer.
taking in the...